Hello to the nation. Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here, and I'm really angry because my last recording just failed after like 15 minutes. I mean, talking to you guys, this is going to be a double feature, guys, of Poverty Island. I know you guys have been seeing a lot of Poverty Island, but the reason why you've been seeing a lot of Poverty Island is because I get to talk to you guys, and I like to talk to you guys. And you guys were saying that, Nick, why didn't you upload any Warside? Well, surprise, surprise, I was supposed to be having I had like 6 episodes of that or something like that prior to me leaving for PAX, but guess what? They all got deleted somehow. I have no clue as to why. I think I accidentally deleted them when I was recording all those mini-games that you guys saw, but accidentally deleted them, possibly, I don't know. They all disappeared, and I had a bunch of episodes for you, and I was all war-sided out. For those of you who were on the server at the time, you guys would know that I went on, I recorded a bunch of videos, and it was so annoying, but you guys were talking about that, and now this recording just failed the first time that I tried to do it, which is kind of annoying. So anyway, the only thing that I really did was I finished up this thing over here, or not finished it up, but I sort of started doing it. I'm gonna put in all the seeds and stuff, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about PAX. So I'm gonna grab these eggs, dim eggs. I'm gonna grab dim eggs first, and then we're gonna grab these seeds. So right here, and this is definitely gonna be enough. Yay! But we're gonna grab these seeds and we're gonna go up here. So pretty much what you guys told me is that the water will flow to the nearest edge, regardless of where that is. So I have to cover up all the edges and make sure that the nearest edge is the one down there. So we're gonna go like that. We're gonna go like that, and we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna fill this all in. But, yeah, so this is my first video recorded since I got back from PAX, and, you know, it's been great, and all that other great stuff, and yeah. But, PAX was a really fun time. For those of you who saw the vlogs that I did, though I only did 3 out of the, the 6 days or whatever that I was gone. I do really feel bad about that. I wish that I did more. It was just, I didn't want to, if you guys saw my most recent vlog, Day 5, when I just got back, yesterday, I didn't want to impose on anybody. I didn't want to, be that guy that has the camera out all the time. I didn't want to, be rude to people. I wanted to mind my manners. I wanted to make sure that, I'm not imposing, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't being rude. Like, that was the general idea. And I felt really bad, whipping out my camera and started vlogging or whatever. So, I didn't vlog a lot of what happened. It was just sort of, inappropriate for me to vlog a lot of the time, and I hope you guys are okay with that. Next time I'm hoping I can get better with it, remembering to do it at the appropriate times, when, I'm just walking down the street with thinking Noah or Palmer or something like that, or whatever. I just didn't want in a large group to, pretty much end all conversation that's going on, It's not a great conversation piece, but in this video, I'm pretty much going to be explaining a lot of what happens in this video and kind of the next video. This is a 2-parter. I'm going to be pretty much explaining what happened at PAX, how it was fun, and the future. Sort of PAX events and all that great stuff. So, PAX was a really great time. I really did have a great time. I spent a little bit extra, like, too much on it, or more than I should have. Not too much, more than I should have, on, flight and tickets and all that other stuff than I should have. But it was out of my control. Like, it's not like all the stuff that I spent money on, I had to really spend money on. So the trip ended up being more than I initially expected, and if I knew it would have been that much, I might have not went. But that being said, I do definitely think the trip was worth it. I definitely think the trip was worth, how much it cost and all that stuff. And I'm not going to release all that just because, it's sort of a private thing. But, it was definitely a fun trip. I definitely do, really, I don't regret at all me going on the trip. And I think it was a great time, I got to hang out with Noah and Palmer again. I got to hang out with Cross again. I got to, first of all, see for the very first time people like Ryan, Child Dolphin. And, sorry guys, I have a piece of gum in my mouth. This is so unprofessional. There we go, gum's out of my mouth. But, yeah, it was really fun meeting them for the first time. They're definitely some pretty cool people. This Ryan, Child Dolphin, some pretty darn cool people, so awesome. But, and, they're going to Minecon. I'm sadly probably not going to Minecon, like 99% sure not going to Minecon, simply because I don't have a ticket, and tickets are like $1,000, which I don't have that either. So, yeah, that's kind of the why I'm not going to that. But, If I could, I would, but I said I can't. But Minecon would have been cool. But I am going to PAX East, which hopefully Ryan and Child Dolphin are going to go to as well. You know, they are on the West Coast, which is where PAX Prime is. But hopefully, you know, they'll make the flight out to the East Coast, like I made the flight out to the West Coast, and it should be fun times. Like I am definitely looking excited. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Where did my Oh my God, I'm an idiot. My shovel was right there. But I'm definitely looking forward to that. You know, I'm gonna meet up with the same people. Like we spent. So pretty much here's how it happened. So the day zero, I was in the airport, and I was in the airport for much longer than I should have been. Pretty much, my mom had forgotten that I was going to Seattle, and like you know you would when you don't expect your son is going to Seattle, you don't expect to drive him to the airport. At the proper time. So pretty much she couldn't drive me to the airport. I ended up having to get a ride through a family friend, and that person couldn't drive me to the airport at the time that I was supposed to be there. He could only drive me there like 2 hours, or I think it ended up being 3 hours before my flight. So I got there 3 hours before my flight. I ended up getting into Seattle around, you know, midnight. But, you know, if I compared that to, like, I ended up getting to the airport around 2 p.m., and then I ended up getting to the Ottawa airport around 2 p.m. and then the Seattle airport around midnight. But it was midnight Western time, not midnight Eastern time. So it was about 13 hours in airports and on planes. So not very fun. But once I got there, you know, we ended up hanging out. We ended up trying to go find McDonald's. If you guys want to go check out the Day Zero vlog, we ended up getting McDonald's served at the McDonald's drive-thru, all cool and stiff, and it was all fun and all that. But yeah, so we ended up doing that, and I think that's the only time we actually ate fast food that entire time. We pretty much stuck to very healthy food, or not healthy foods, but, you know, better foods, and I think that was a better choice and all because I didn't feel, you know, terrible about myself the majority of the time. But that was fun. The second day ended up, was more of a autograph and swag day. Autograph and swag day, pretty much we bought all the stuff that we wanted to buy. You know, I bought my creeper head, which is going to be used in a video around Minecon time. Or maybe a little bit earlier. I think I might do something else really cool with that head too. So I got that little bit of swag there. I got the sword, and if you guys watched my day one vlog, you guys will see what I'm doing with that sword. I'm going to be giving it to my brother. You guys can go check out the video to see all the autographs and stuff that are on it. But you know, knowing at least Team Crafted, and you know, having, you know, some degree of, you know, knowing them or whatever, know them through, I know Mitch and Jerome through, you know, I recorded with them before, about a year ago or so, you know, we know each other and whatnot, and via him, I now know, you know, Adam or Sky, I know, you know, Sunday and Ian and all them, and, you know, we're not like best friends or anything, but, you know, it's cool to know those people, it's cool to have those sort of connections, and it's definitely something interesting. A lot of people are saying, or not a lot of people, but I did get a tweet that was sent at me saying, Nick, like, how are you not nervous talking to those people? Because I mentioned in my day one vlog how I pretty much just went up to them and got the autographs, and he's like, or sorry, it wasn't how are you not nervous, was you nervous? Were you nervous talking to those people? And honestly, not really. Like, I just think it's like, I don't have the normal, like, fan freak-out sort of thing as far as YouTubers, which I know I have more of an idea of and more of a grasp of, that they're normal people. And I guess that in that way, like, I thought it was more cool seeing them than, oh my god, I can't believe that, I'm talking to this guy. And, you know, they're all great people, they're all really cool people to hang out with, but overall, they're all really down-to-earth people. So, as far as that, like, if you guys ever get the chance to meet, you know, any of Team Crafted, if you guys get the chance to meet, you know, people like Preston, or even, you know, oh my god, go down, son! If you guys get the chance to meet, you know, even Braden, or Ryan, or Noah, or Palmer, or anybody like that, or even me, don't freak out, we're just normal people. We're, like, I absolutely loved seeing you guys, and getting the opportunity to sign your autographs, getting the opportunity to talk to you guys face to face, asking you guys, you know, how you guys enjoyed PAX, you know, what has your experience been like, and I absolutely love that, and I can only imagine that for people like Mitch, or Jerome, or Adam, or Ian, or whoever, Quentin, or whatever, that it's that good or better. And I really do wish I was going to Minecon, for sure. It's possible, but it's probably not going to happen. I still really wish that I was going, simply because if I would have gone, or if I would be going, I know that, you know, there would be a lot of you guys there, and I would get to meet more of you guys. It's an awesome feeling to talk to you guys. But right now, I think I'm going to go mining. I'm going to get set to do that, and because we have this thing set up. So we have this set up, and the reason I set it up like this is so that I can easily add more layers to it as we progress and stuff, so I can get more wheat. We still haven't decided on a way to end the series. A lot of you guys were saying end it at 100K. Guys, if I do a somewhat daily upload of this, and I end it when I'm at 100K, there's going to be like 200 plus episodes or something like that. Because if I get to 100K, it's not necessarily one thing, that's going to be at least like 8 months away. And 8 months away is going to be like 240 days away or something like that. So if I do somewhat daily episodes, we got another 200 episodes to do. Guys, by that time, I'm going, like, if I'm at episode like 30 something, and I already have this automatic, like, episode 60 something, I'm gonna have like a huge wheat farm, and I'm gonna have, you know, like a huge house, and I'm gonna have, you know, like a tiny deficit in profit and all that great stuff. But as you guys can see, we do have a lot of eggs over here, which is another cool thing. And I apologize that I'm not doing a lot. I'm simply just trying to, you know, like, introduce you guys back into this game, or introduce myself more or less back into this game. I'm probably going to sell all these off camera later, but just simply because I haven't played this in a long time. I haven't even played any Minecraft in like 5 days or something like that. So, you know, it's kind of weird to be playing this again, but we are going to what are we gonna do? I think I'm gonna sell these. I'm gonna get some money. I'm gonna get some moolah. We're gonna buy another pick, because this pick is dying here, and we're gonna throw this in, this in, this in, this in, this in. We're gonna throw all this stuff in, and we're gonna carry pretty much as much eggs as possible, just so that we can get rid of them as quickly as possible, if you guys know what I'm saying. But we're gonna throw that there and that there. Okay, so we're gonna go sell these 3 crafting tables full of 16 egg stacks, things, words, stuff, words. But yeah, so pretty much that was the second day. You know, it was cool hanging out with them. It was cool getting the opportunity to meet them. You know, by no stretch of the imagination, I don't know if I said this in this recording or the last recording, I hate when recordings get canceled, because I have to repeat myself, especially if I'm talking about, you know, a time-sensitive topic like PAX. But by no stretch of the imagination are we, you know, like, buddies or anything like that. You know, they're acquaintances, they're people whom I have recorded with. You know, for the most part, I've recorded with a lot of people that are on Team Crafted. Or at least talked to before. You know, they're cool people. They're all very cool people. And for those of you who got the opportunity to go to PAX, for those of you who went to the Team Crafted signing or saw them at some point, you know, wherever you may have seen them and talked to them, you guys would know they are cool people and all that great stuff. So it was really fun meeting them, and even more so, you know, like, it's one thing to meet, you know, these like giants of YouTubers that is Team Crafted, but it's a whole nother thing to meet people like, you know, Noah or Palmer or Ryan or Braden, or, you know, like, meet these people who you just have talked to so much. Like Noah, I talked to, you know, many times in, you know, like every maybe 2 days or so. Like, it might be every day, might be every 2 days, and sometimes once every 3 days. But we do talk a lot, and we talk about a lot of stuff. And, you know, I would say that he's, you know, a really close friend of mine. Same thing goes for Palmer. Same thing goes for Ryan or Braden. You know, they are good friends of mine, and I do talk to them a lot. So it was really, really cool, and I really do value that I got the opportunity to meet them as well. And again, that's another reason why I would love to go to Minecon. You know, meeting fans is one thing, but, you know, meeting friends is something that's really cool too. And I really can't stress it enough, guys. It was amazing meeting you guys. It was amazing meeting friends. And, you know, it was a cool opportunity to be able to meet, you know, Team Craft and stuff like that. But anyway, getting back to the whole point, as this is probably where episodes are going to switch, so you guys I'll continue this in the next episode. Maybe, I don't know if I'm going to cut it out here. I don't know. Am I? I don't know.